Playing today's best hits all day and every day.
Hi, this is Mod Steve W, and you're listening to RuneRadio.
This is RuneRadio.
Hi guys, this is DJ Queen Anita, and I am with JellyBeanBex, also known as Rebecca. I'm going to call her Rebecca for this. So she's going to go ahead and give us a little insight about who she is and what she does. So, hi.
Hey, I'm Rebecca, known as JellyBeanBexi on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I make RuneScape videos, Slayer guides, and all that shizzle.
All that shizzle?
Yeah, all that shizzle.
Nice. Alright, so if you guys want to send in a request for me to ask live on air, be sure to do it via the shout out box. You can do talk show comments or competition, it doesn't matter, as long as it's not a song request. I already have Jacob Soccer saying Jacob said hello, and Ian Span says woo, cheers. So I have a question from Twitter from Regicidal. He says, if I can find it, my question is, why do you play RuneScape, and what is your favorite part about making videos with this game?
Ooh, see, we all join RuneScape for different reasons, really, don't we? Some be it for recreational-ish whatnot. I joined RuneScape because I was just bored one night, and I wanted something to do apart from uni work, and I guess the addiction kind of went on from there. The reason why I make videos, I like helping people. Anyone that knows me personally knows that I'm always there for my friends and stuff, so I thought it would be nice to give people advice and stuff on things like Slayer, on events and all that.
Yeah, I've watched your Slayer guide videos, and they're pretty interesting, actually. It might actually get me to do some Slayer. I will be declining questions as they come in after I've asked them, so don't worry, they will be asked. Josh UK says, how did you get into making videos?
I actually don't remember the moment when I thought to myself, do you know something, I'm going to post a video tonight. I don't remember that moment, but I remember that I knew someone who did videos, and I'm pretty sure that's what kind of maybe, oh well, this is something that I love enjoying watching them do it, and inspired me to do it too.
Well, you just asked Jay's question in the chat box. He says, when's your next video coming out? So, tonight. And Jay says hello.
Hello.
Vernie Troyer, I'm probably going to say the name wrong, says Bex is awesome. Mr. Ripper says, or wants to know, what is your best RuneScape experience?
My best RuneScape experience, it was when I decided that I actually wanted to go and try PKing. Now, I wasn't at the time a good PvPer, and as some people know when they watched my live stream, I wasn't the best at all. And I remember an experience where I actually killed my first person in the wild, and the screams that came out of my mouth were unreal. I got really excited, but
I remember moments like that.
I was just so over the moon with myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I just did that. I just killed someone. Yay!
Did you forget to pick up your loot?
No, that's what I didn't do. I was so scared that I actually picked up my loot straight away after and ran back out.
That's awesome. That's a really good moment. My first moment was leaving Lumbridge and getting lost in Varrock. So that was my first memorable moment. Yeah, because I couldn't figure out how to leave the town when I first started. So
I'm pretty sure I stayed in like Draenor and Lumbridge for like when I first started RuneScape like 5-6 years ago. That's where I was. I don't remember going anywhere else at all.
I was too scared to leave. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, I died so many times, and I got lured a couple times, but whatever, it was fun. That's what it was about when you were level 3.
Definitely.
Jacob Soccer wants to know, my question I ask everyone, do you like cream corn?
I don't know what cream corn is.
She's from
Anyone gonna enlighten me?
It's corn that's been creamed, and it's like almost like a soupy corn. It's a different version of corn that we have in the United States and Canada, I believe. It's good. I like it.
Is it like ice cream? That might
No.
be an easy question to ask. When you said cream, it made me think of ice cream. So
It's a vegetable.
okay, you mean corn on the cob? That was a bit of a silly moment, but yeah.
Kinda. So I'm gonna say, no, she doesn't know what it is.
I don't have a clue. Unless it's ice cream. No, I don't know.
Ice cream's nummy. I had that last night. Alright, so Hell Nah Man asked, who inspired you to make videos?
A live streamer that I first met, I think it was about six months before I actually started making videos. His name was Brandon, and he inspired me to make videos. I used to enjoy watching his videos.
What kind of videos did he do?
He did a series, what RuneShark did when they were banking. They were getting all their Slayer loots and everything like that, and they were starting from scratch. Bank from scratch, that's it.
Sorry about that. My bad, I'm really sorry about that. Smexy Penguin says, what is your favorite skill in RuneScape?
My favorite skill? Oh, that's a hard one. When I first started RuneScape, the first thing I got to 50 was magic. Everything else was like 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose magic would probably be my favorite skill, although I haven't got it to 99 yet.
Do you have any 99s?
I have 3 99s.
Which are?
I've got Herblow, Prayer, and Fletching, and at the minute I'm working on Max Combat, which I'm very close to 99 range, then going for 99 Mage, 99 HP, Attack, Defense, and Strength.
Awesome. Those are awesome goals, too. Keep using that word. I need to stop. Lord Brand 999 asks, I don't know if to put the questions in here, but what would you do if you lost your account?
I suppose the saying life goes on would be, but I'd be pretty upset considering how much effort I've put into the actual game and how much effort everyone's put in, really. They would still be a bit upset if their account was taken away from them.
Mm-hmm. I would be sad. I think I would cry.
I would probably cry too. Not sure whether that's nerdy to admit or not, but yeah. I think I'd be pretty depressed.
My account, it's ridiculous.
I'd be like a breakup from a relationship on the sofa with the soppy movie and the ice cream. Oh, right? My account. Yeah, that's what I'd be like.
It's a part of me. All right, Nathan, one of our senior leaders here, says, what are your impressions of RuneZone and RuneRadio?
Well, I first actually met them through you. We got talking on Twitter, didn't we? And when I started nosing on because I was stalking you, just admitting this here on live on thingy, I stalked you a little bit. And I came on this site and I actually started using it for quest guides. So, pretty good, actually.
So you like our quest guides?
Definitely.
That's good to know. Our content team does take great pride in doing the quest guides that we have available for our community. So
I like quest guides that they've got a bit of information, but they don't overflow you with too many details, and you can just get down to the quest. And your quest guides definitely do that.
That's good to know. I'm sure they will appreciate hearing that. Blair asks, Blair says, hello, Bex.
Hello.
Josh UK wants to know, where did the name JellyBeanBex come from?
Well, Ever since I was 5, I've loved jelly beans. I'm not a chocolate person. I like chocolate every now and again, but I'm a jelly bean fan. And my name's Rebecca, so Jelly Bean. Bex is short for Rebecca in some weird sense for some reason, so JellyBeanBex.
I like it. Very original. What's your favorite flavor of jelly bean?
Oh, lots of people ask me this. I can't tell you. I don't know. Probably apple. I know it sounds really, really weird, but apple or just all of them. Yeah, just shove them all in my mouth. That sounds like a plan.
Because I like the plan. Just shove them all in your mouth and enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
Midnight says, JellyBeanBex, you rock.
Thank you.
I don't know how to pronounce this name. Athlete Ticknet says, I love you, Bex, haha. Not sure if I pronounced your name wrong, but if I did, I'm really, really sorry.
Love you too. Sharing the love around.
All right, I'm going to veer off the questions for a second. The behind-the-scenes update that we just had, 17, the Botany Bay behind the scenes. What are your ideas and impressions on that?
I was actually quite excited when they first suggested this. I was like, oh, we're going to actually get to punish the bots. The thing is, I'm not really quite, I suppose, 100% on it, although the video just came out today, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Are we actually going to just see like a figure that represents the bots? Or are we actually going to see that player in the middle? Like that actual player. Say there's a player that actually legitimately bots. Say your best friend bots, Anita, okay? Mm-hmm. We've just made this story up, and you're there waiting for the next bot to come round to give him his punishment or whatever. Is it just going to be a robot figure, or is it actually that player at that point in time actually going to be there?
What I got from the video itself was we're actually going to see them in the center, and we get to choose whether they get like smashed or put into dust, or I can't think of the other one. Oh, grabbed by a claw and like sent to like forever forbidden banned zone.
Yeah, and there's the godlike one.
So I'm assuming that we get to choose the fate of how they get to leave the game. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think I'll be spending some time there. So definitely. Jay says he kills bots, so pretty soon you won't have anything to do if this bot nuke gets to come out. So I think that'll definitely put a new aspect in the game.
Be jobless.
Definitely. Well, I know that I know a lot of people kill bots for money because they can kill the green dragon bots for the hides and the dragon bones as well. So
yeah,
pretty soon they're gonna have like these hands above them saying that they're botting. So you'll actually get to either before they get sent to Botany Island, get to kill them before they go, or what? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna also do their inventories and their bank stuff. Like I don't know if they're just gonna recycle it back into the game or not. But
yeah, that's another thing. Recycling the items, because some high-class players could bot and they could have like party hats on their account or other rare items. Are they just going to be taken away from the game, or are they just going to be put back in GE?
Well, I know when they did the whole banning of like Win All Day and Stokenut, I know they recycled their stuff. So they'll probably just recycle their stuff like last time, so it doesn't change how many party hats and stuff are in the game.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get back into questions real quick since we talked about behind the scenes. Jay wants to know, do you like the new RuneScape updates?
I like some of them. Regarding beta, I'm not too sure. It's one of them things that you're going to have to just get used to. I recently posted a video about my opinions altogether in the EOC, and I suppose it was just kind of, I love the game, and I've enjoyed so many moments on there and made so many friends that I'm just going to give it a chance. And things change, people change, companies change, and sadly some of Jagex's, I suppose, promises were let down, but it's at the end of the day it's still a game that I loved.
Yeah, I I'm actually looking forward to the new when the EOC comes out. I'm looking forward to the hotbar.
Me too. That would make yeah, definitely. I was about to say that. I'm so in sync.
Because I'm waiting to do mining actually, because you can drop things a lot faster with the EOC bar. So I'm actually going to go for 99 mining when the EOC actually gets released. Yeah, it's because then I'm going to turn those bars into turn the gold into bars and get 99 smithing, because my smithing right now is at 93, so it won't take as many bars as it will actually mining it. So, and then I'm going to use it for crafting. So I'm going to get 3 skills out of 1 skill. It's going to be a long road, but it'll be cheaper because I'm broke. So, in game, but I like it that way.
Being broke is so much better because you end up working harder for everything.
Yeah, and then you actually value your account and the whole 9 yards. So, working for it's good. So, Hell No Man wants to know, what are your views on gambling in RuneScape?
My views on gambling, I don't really have any, to be quite honest. Same as when I first started the game. I suppose it's the same on my views on botting. At the end of the day, they're risking their account on botting. That's got nothing to do with me if they want to do that. But gambling is a bit different because players can go from having the most minimal bank to being probably one of the richest players in RS. And I suppose that's a big thing really for the economy if you think about it. But I suppose they're doing something about the flowering by making all the flowers in the EOC red. But now they're actually betting what way the flowers lie when they put them down. Like, do they sway to the left or do they sway to the right? And then they're betting on that. I don't think gambling's ever going to go, to be quite honest. There's always going to be a bit of it there.
I didn't know flowers went different directions. I thought they were all the same.
Me neither. Someone told me that and I didn't believe them. But then when I was recording the video that I posted up recently about the beta, I was in Barrack West Bank, and there was about 5 people. There was only about 30 odd people on the server at the time. And there was 5 people flowering at the side with all the red flowers, and they were betting on which way the flowers lay.
Weird.
Very.
Maybe they'll just like sort flowers all together and find. Well, I don't know if there's any other ways past flowers to gamble, which I would hope not, but. Anyways, I don't like gamblers. They make the rich richer.
Staking's always going to be there as well, though.
Yeah, staking will be
there. It's a part
of
of the jewel arena. The gambling is always going to be there in some part.
That's definitely true, unless they take that away from us too, which will hurt the stakers. But whatever. Mr. Rippa says Bex is awesome again.
Thank you.
Jacob Soccer wants to know, how about green beans?
Green beans, are they like the long green beans? They're kind of like long?
Yeah.
Because we might call them a different name. I think we call them sugar snap peas. I think my mum cooked them the other night for us. That's the only reason why I actually know this. But they're tasty.
They're yummy.
I like pea pods though. Like, you know, the actual ones where you open up the peas inside and you just eat them raw. Oh my god, I could eat a bag of them. Like a bag from the farmer's market. I'm just talking about food now. I love pea pods raw. You can just sit there and eat them.
I'll try them. Just for you.
You should do, definitely.
Verdi Troyer says...
Then you can message me.
Yes, I'll definitely tweet you or message you on Skype if I like them or not. Vernie Troyer, sorry. Bex, are you trying to max? If so, what do you plan to do afterwards? Playing, quit, new account? You probably haven't thought of it though.
I do plan on maxing eventually, but that's a long way to go. I've got 70 plus in levels, all my combat based stats are 91 plus. It's not something that I'm planning on doing immediately, but I do plan on doing it within the next, I suppose, few years that I'm still playing the game. I mean, I've only been playing for a year and a half, and I've got pretty decent stats. That's kind of nerdy to admit, but yeah.
Once you go for max cape, do you plan on going for completionist or trimmed even?
I don't know. I've never thought that far. I've always wanted max cape. It looks lovely. I like the fact that you can make it different colours, and I already know what colours mine's going to be, so
What color is
It has to be done. My favorite color is turquoise, and my second down from that is pink. So it'll be like a turquoisey and a very light pink.
Mine's going to be 2 different shades of blue once I get there, so Hunter and Construction's going to kill me, and Thieving, because I can't stand those skills.
I love thieving. How can you not stand thieving? It's so quick as well with Player and Plunder.
Madness says, Anita, it's Joe. If you remember me, we dungeon together on Skype. Tell Bexi I said I love you. If you read this, ha ha ha. I read it.
I love you too, Joe. He was the one that was in call with us.
Oh, is he that one that was faking the Irish accent?
Yeah, I knew you were going to mention that.
That was hot.
Definitely. Accents are hot.
Definitely. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Not Sorrow says, say Michael loves Bexi Wexi.
Oh my god. Michael loves Bexi Wexi.
Yes.
I know why he's saying that as well.
So you know your friends are tuning in.
Yes, they wind him.
Ashlew says, hey Bexi, why do you play RuneScape?
I play RuneScape because I enjoy the social aspect more than anything. I've met so many amazing people on here, you included actually, Anita, through making videos or just through doing a skill right next to them, and that's what keeps me, yeah.
Yay, I'm glad I keep you around. I didn't know I was that much of an influence, actually, on your reasons to play. That's quite amazing. Thank you. That
You're
threw me
welcome.
off. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, pleasure. Quacky's one of our DJs here says, I know you like penguins, but how much?
A lot. Like, a lot. Like I want to go meet a real-life penguin and then steal it and then keep it as a pet.
You just made a best friend, by the way. Quacky's gonna love you.
I love penguins, like, adore them. Joe will know. Joe adores penguins too.
I do penguins. Quacky says marry me.
Well, you know, Quacky, penguins only choose one mate their whole life. Will you be my penguin?
Aww, that was so cute. Aw, Quacky, she found a mate now. She'll talk penguins for hours with you, I swear. Cronry asks, I love your accent, or says, I love your accent. JellyBeanBex, and Quacky says she'll marry you.
Okay, when we get married then next week. Can't wait.
Real life wedding in RuneScape.
Definitely.
Well, not real life, but RuneScape wedding. Yay! Nathan says, if there's one thing in the game you could change, what would it be and why?
That's a good question. And I don't think I've even ever thought about that. I suppose when I was trying out PKing and stuff like that, it would be the PJ. So, like, getting PJ'd, that really annoyed me. That's what put me off actually continuing when I started to get into it. But that's going down to a PJ timer now, so...
Yeah,
I suppose the community, and sometimes it seems like the YouTube community on RuneScape is getting a bit more different than it used to be, at least a year back, or when I started videos. So I suppose I would change that a little bit more, because people can be, I suppose, very judgmental on the internet.
Yeah, I agree. I wish the community was like it was, not like 06 like everybody else says, but even just 2 years back, the community was so much more helpful and caring, and didn't mind handing over, some GP to help a new player out or whatever. But now it's, I don't know, I guess it was with the introduction of the Grand Exchange and everything else in the game. Free trade was taken away and given back, and the wild was removed and given back. Like, everything has changed with the game.
Yeah.
And that actually influenced some of the players, like, mentality, I guess. I don't know. I guess just a lot of people just seem to be a little bit more meaner and not caring anymore. But there is that small community of people that are still caring and caring, and that's what makes me keep going, because I know that with all of us still caring and nice out there, I know that it'll influence like some of those quote unquote mean players.
Definitely. I mean, when I first started RuneScape when I first started the second time, because I did play it a few years, like 5-6 years ago for a few months, but when I actually started JellyBeanBex account like a year and a half ago, I was in free to play at first, obviously, because I didn't know what I was getting into it, and I didn't know the game so much and everything. But I remember meeting 3 people in the catacombs at Lumbridge. You know, when you do that first quest, the Blood Pact. And I remember we went all the way through the catacombs together, and we ended up being like really, really good friends, and we still are to this day. And I remember that kind of community aspect when I first joined. I used to think everyone was lovely, but then when I moved on to members, I started to see different types of people, like the people that were higher levels and thought they were everything, and then you see the sincere people who are honest and everything they are, really, the people that keep the community together as it is.
I was recently in game, and I helped out like by assisting some lower level who got a effigy, and he was like, I'm not used to high level players being so nice. And I was like, well, we should be. We're still players, whether we're a 3 or a 138 or a 137. We're still regular players. I still die like you would. I still have troubles like you would. I still have to look things up like you would. So I'm not the most perfect person in the game. So LGBT Self says, which do you choose, hearts or flowers?
Pardon?
Which do you choose, hearts or flowers?
What does he mean by hearts or flowers?
Do you like hearts or flowers?
I don't know. Heart's nice. But my favorite flower is daisies.
Yay, daisies are pretty.
Yeah.
Crying Angel says, what do you think of the Squill of Fortune and the new Jag flare?
The Squeal of Fortune, at first I thought it was the biggest pile of poop I've ever seen in my life. Everyone was so shocked by it, and they had every right to be, really, because it was one of Jagex's promises that players shouldn't have IRL gain over the rest of the game like that, being able to use your real life money to gain something in game. It was also meant to be equal. But like I said, that broke some of their promises, and I suppose the same with friends. When you I know this is a really weird analogy, but when you're friends with someone, even if they break a promise to you and you're hurt because you've enjoyed their company for so long, you still take them back.
Exactly. Jay wants to say that he just trains range on bots. When we were discussing bots, I didn't see it. So, Smexy Penguin says, "Do you like penguins?" But we just established that. I
don't like penguins. I love penguins.
Right? Get it right. No, I'm joking. Bernie Toyer says, "Bex, are you trying to max?" Oh, I already asked that. Did it not go away? RuneScaper999 asks, did you enjoy the God Wars update?
I haven't tried it out yet. So many God Wars dungeons have been full. It's unreal, but really, it looks so amazing on videos. Like, really amazing. I just can't wait to try it out. There'll definitely be a video up about it, but the graphics, at first, you know, when you saw like the whole overview of it and it was all blue, I had the Eiffel 65 song in my head. I'm pretty sure Joel was in the call with me at the time when I was watching RuneShark's videos, and I was just singing Eiffel 65, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, because that's all it reminded me of.
It's when you first get to the rock and you go past it, it's changed since that point. The snow actually is like whooshing past you and you can actually see it. It's really cool. I haven't checked out the sounds in the area yet, but I heard it's like eerie. But it's got more of a blue tint. That's true. The ground isn't all white like it used to be, so it's not like bright. It's more dark and dim when you first get into the dungeon, when you go down the rope. They did really good with the monster updates. I like I think they're called ogres. He sticks his finger in his mouth after playing with his belly button, which is absolutely disgusting. But
You find people in real life doing that though.
yeah, that's just gross.
Bad habit. Not good.
They did really well. My favorite part of the dungeon is going from like the main area to Zami, because you get to cross that bridge and you like do this like somersault backflippy type thing. It's really, really cool. And I was really, really impressed with it. They did a really good job, actually.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah. You do know that we are doing it's us versus Zybez this weekend, and it actually starts in a couple of hours.
I will be there sometime this weekend helping
who are you
win.
Supporting, Zybez or
you?
Rune?
Of course.
Yay!
Why wouldn't I be supporting Rune Zone? And my favorite color is blue, so yeah.
Madness.
What type of blue?
Joe wants me to say, tell Bex I asked if she wants to go to God Wars later with me when I am on dongle.
It's USB internet instead of wireless internet.
Oh,
you actually plug in the USB.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
And
I'm what?
If I'm not passed out asleep, sure.
You need to sleep. I'm telling you.
I know. I have a really bad habit though. I'm sure you realise that I can last on like 2 hours sleep every day. It's really bad.
We'll work on that.
Definitely. Someone needs to come over to my house and just knock me out with the sledgehammer every night at a certain time.
Okay.
And then I'll sleep. And that sounds like a good idea.
I'll work on that.
Okay. You'll fly over like Superwoman and just knock me out and then be like, Bex, be gone, be asleep, and then just go back to America.
Okay. All right. I'm kind of interested. I was going to ask this to you because it was in actually my personal list of questions. But Jay seems to ask, what is your favorite kind of music?
My favorite kind of music? I like all sorts of music. I'm a really big girly girl in that sense, that I like sweet songs, but I also love songs that you can dance to. I love Disney songs, I love drum and bass. I just like everything but heavy metal, and I can get the most simplest songs stuck in my head and annoy everyone for ages.
Nice. Mr. Rippo wants... Oh, wait, go ahead.
That's okay, I forgot what I was going to say anyway.
Oh, okay. Mr. Ripper wants to know what's your favorite thing about EOC and the least favorite thing?
My favorite thing about EOC is the action bar. My least thing is the way that my woman looks like she's a man beast and that she's taken some male hormones.
I don't like the long dangly arms and how it's skinny and then fat on your arms. It's just the arms, like the whole face thing I can handle, but the arms I just can't handle. They need to fix the arms. Like, they were fine before. I don't know why they changed it.
The eyes look a bit weird as well, do you not think? I know they're giving more detail to the face, but it's just strange going from something that wasn't so detailed, I guess, to something with massive eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are pretty if you look at them through the orb of Oculus, but yeah, it's like if you're just looking at it, they are kind of weird. I keep my double eye patches on just because it's easier. Moving on. Jacob Soccer says Illustrial is chocolate. Okay. And Not Zaro says tell her Michael loves Bexy Waxy again.
Okay, we get the point. Michael loves Bexy Waxy.
Yes. Jacob Soccer also says Quackies is cheating on me. Jay says 2K10 for the win. Jay also just got 98 fletching.
Congrats.
Or 81, my bad.
Sim difference, congrats. Fletching is so tedious, just standing in the bank all the time.
Jacob Soccer says, I will sleep when I am dead.
Sleep is for the weak.
These aren't going away. Juju wants to know, so what do you think of the full Armadale set, or the full set of Armadale?
Some of the new armors look quite nice. The first graphical update ages ago when they changed the look of bandos, like the first actual change they did to bandos, I hated it. I like the change that they did now. It looks a bit more, not so, I suppose, robust on women as it did beforehand, but the armor updates in general, they've all been pretty good.
Yeah, I think my favorite update was bandos, because they made it more revealing on a female. They made it look more tribal, I guess.
I like the pants, although I complained at first that you could probably see her butt. I kind of like them. It's kind of grown on me.
Yeah, everything. I like wearing, I like some of the stuff from the Solomon's workshop, so, or Solomon's general store. Why did I say workshop? But I'm supposed to tell you, that Joe says moist.
It's because he knows I hate that word.
Why do you hate moist?
It sounds like a dodgy word, do you not think? Even if you say it with cookies, like, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, I have a moist cookie. It sounds weird. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's my mind. No one knows.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Yeah, good plan.
Alright, Lord Friend 999 says, "Hey Bex, I'm gonna stalk you at Apatol even more," from Brandon.
Be my guest. I'm 2.9 mil away from 99 range, and I'm hoping, with the help of some of my friends, that I'm gonna get 99 range for the Hex in
Yay!
Dungeoneering. So, hopefully for the win.
Hopefully I can be there.
Definitely.
Yay. Vernie Toyer says, "Since you started playing, what has been your most favorite update?"
My most favorite update? Oh wow. It has to be the Penguin Quest, the new one that's just came out actually. I really enjoyed that Sims. I really enjoyed all the Penguin Quests. Penguins for the win, but I loved them, like really adored them. Like I was like a little 5-year-old kid at Christmas, excited about them.
Mm-hmm. Me too. What is your favorite game other than RuneScape? From Hennigan.
Years ago, I used to be addicted to The Sims, like really badly addicted to The Sims. Like, as in, I would make a family, I would make them all grow up, and then if I got bored, I would slowly kill each one off in a weird way, like drown them in the pool or burn them in the. And that sounds really horrible, but yeah, like if I got bored of them. But I loved The Sims. Like you would get a new girlfriend that day, you would get married, you would have kids all in one day, and then you go back to real life. Like what? I've done nothing.
You killed them in weird ways. That was all I remember.
Not in weird ways, but as in if I got bored of the character, and because your character wanders around the city all the time, you don't want your character there anymore. You're bored of seeing it. You just want it gone. Old age isn't an option because that means you have to play the game for them to get old.
I'll go with it.
I did warn you that I wasn't normal.
I already knew this.
Yeah. Told you I was the weirdest person you ever met.
No, you're not.
No, I've met weirder than me as well.
Joe is quite weird.
Oh, you don't know enough that I will tell you later about this Michael guy.
Oh, okay. Ashley says, "What is your favorite song? And also, what do you do IRL? And, like, do you have a job or are you studying?"
I don't know which one to answer first. My favorite song? Wow.
Yeah. Hey, I just
It's
met you.
kind of, yeah, Call Me Maybe, definitely, hands down. Sorry, I just had to do it. It goes, as soon as it's in my head, that's it. I'm singing it, and it's in my head right now, but anyway, I'm not going to sing it. And also, at the minute, there's this Macklemore song called And We Dance. Actually, my two friends, Scape and Farty, introduced me to this song on the live stream, and it is a crazy-ass video, but it is so addictive to listen to. Like, so addictive. Like, I've sent it to everyone, basically.
I will get it. Actually, now that you said it, I will definitely get
Joe
it.
hates it. I've sung it so many times down Skype to him. The only bit he likes is some of the lyrics that I can't say out loud because it's a bit provocative. But as soon as he heard me singing it, he was like, "What are you singing, Bex?" And I annoy him every day with it, pretty much. If someone plays it, I'm like, "And we danced," and I start, like, it makes my butt shake. It's one of them songs where you can be sitting on your seat and you just shake into it, and you don't realize until half an hour later.
Nice. I will definitely look into that for you. Hobbit Daniel, one of our newest DJs here at Rune Zone, wants to know, I don't know if this has been asked. If so, I'm sorry if it has. Which god are you supporting this weekend at the God Wars Challenge?
I am supporting Rune Zone with, I think it's Zamorak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Suomi fan says, does she know what jelly beans are made of?
Yes, I know what jelly beans are made of, and since I was 5, I ate them, and now I'm just like, my name is a lie. Farty decided to send me on a bit of a hunt on how jelly beans are made, and let's just say I'm not that pleased. Considering I've eaten probably hundreds of thousands of them.
I haven't eaten that many, but my favorite is the buttered popcorn ones.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I used to get, them Jelly Belly jars.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always, for some reason, everyone knew that I liked them. So instead of buying chocolate for birthday or chocolate for Christmas or whatever, if they were getting me some like bath stuff with some chocolate, it wouldn't be chocolate, it'd be Jelly Babies. And I ended up with like many, many, many tins.
Hennigan wants to know what's your favorite game. Oh wait, he already asked that.
I think someone asked as well what I did IRL, and I forgot to answer that because we started going on about the song and we dancing.
That's right.
I go to uni. I study social policy, healthcare, and housing, and currently I'm getting myself a work placement as a teaching assistant for the special needs.
That's awesome. Actually, it's like super fantastic that you're going into the caring field.
Definitely. Well, I've got personal experience with things like that from a family member, and I feel like I've got the patience to sit there and be able to, I suppose, connect with these kids. And I don't really want to do secondary school children because I hate teenagers. I just want to smash their heads together when they start annoying each other. But the little teenage arguments that they have.
Mm-hmm. I have those with my brother all the time still.
That's sibling. Well, that's allowed.
Jay, uni means university. I'm not sure where in the country you live, but it's kind of like college in the United States. So that's what she means by uni.
Yeah. I think it's university for us is college for you, but also we can go on from university to do another university degree, which I think is then university for you.
Yeah, because we have our associates and bachelors and all that kind of fun stuff, and doctors and that as well. Chance asks, ask her if it's the night for the part. Wait, ask her if it's the night for a party. Her nature is so naughty. She will get it.
The lyrics to the And We Dance song.
Oh, awesome.
I need to send you this later, or you need to get it. Seriously.
Yeah, I will get it. I will get it. Ashley wants to say I have a moist cookie. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
Easy says I'm weirder than you.
Oh, are we having a weird argument?
Yeah.
Give me one fact in your next comment that's really weird about you, and we'll see.
Ooh, she is definitely putting you to the challenge there, Easy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Well, if you claim you're weird, you've got to prove it.
Jay says he has 6 toes.
That's not that weird. I know someone who had 2 thumbs. They're weirder. Like, as in 2 thumbs on one hand, not 2 thumbs on 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what
Okay,
his
so
comment
waiting
was?
for... No, that was Jay's comment. That proving he was weird, but you said it wasn't that weird. So we're going to wait for easies, but I'm going to continue on with questions. Ian Span says, what is the most awkward place a guy has taken you on a date?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Can't remember. The most awkward place a guy's ever taken me on a date is to probably meet his parents on the first date. That was really weird.
That would be awkward.
That's very awkward. Like, you want to get to know this person, you've only just shown interest in it, and then suddenly he takes you into his house and he's like, "Oh, mom and dad, he's Bex." Awkward turtle, maybe. Yeah. And I'm quite shy. Well, I'm not quite shy, but I can be shy at first. So I can imagine myself. I was only like 13 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting on the sofa in the living room. In their living room, just silently sitting there. Very awkward.
That would be strange to meet the parents on the first date, actually. So Madness wants to know who's the sexiest person you know, Bexi.
Oh, that would be Sam. That would be revealing.
Nice. I think he was expecting you to say him.
I know he was expecting me to say him.
Hennigan wants to know, how did you find RuneScape, or who introduced you to RuneScape?
The awkward date we've just talked about there actually became my boyfriend for 2 years. So he introduced me to it like 5-6 years ago.
Sorry for the background noise.
It's fine.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, since I don't have any questions for anybody, I'm going to go ahead and say, who is your favorite YouTuber besides yourself?
I'm not my favorite YouTuber, even if I could choose myself. My favorite YouTuber, oh, that's a hard one. I'm subscribed to so many and I enjoy them so many. Based on actual, I've got like, I watch COD videos and I watch RuneScape videos and I watch Minecraft videos, so they'd all be like in 3 different sections, really.
Do you play Minecraft?
I do. I play Minecraft, yes.
Yay, we'll have to play together.
Definitely. My favorite Minecraft with RuneScape, well, Minecraft/RuneScaper now is probably Gizzy Gaza. It was actually Joe that introduced me to him, like his videos, and I kind of giggled a lot, and I like giggling. So yeah, and my favorite actual YouTuber, like COD YouTuber, would be YouTubeable if you've never heard him before.
Nope. Alright. Gizzy's good. Gizzy makes both good RuneScape and Minecraft videos, so. Alright, we got some more questions in from people, finally. Hobbit Daniel says, I would be the sexiest person you know, but you have not met me yet.
Who said that?
One of our DJs, Hobbit Daniel.
Oh, no pic, no proof.
Ooh, challenged. Ashley says, or wants to know, do you still have the Elysian Ellie shield, and what prompted you to buy it?
The Ellie shield, because it's kind of a turquoise blue, is my favorite color, so that kind of prompted me to buy an Ellie. And yes, I do still have it. I would never give it away. Or even sell it for that matter. It could be worth max cash, and I probably would never sell it because it's like my first ever expensive item, so it means a lot.
Madness says, who introduced you to Minecraft, Bex?
He did.
Hobbit Daniel says, lol, damn, I kind of walked into that one.
Yep, you did. Definitely. No pic, no proof. Can't prove it.
Scape, S-K-A-P-E, wants to know, will you go out with me?
Is that a troll question or is that a serious question?
I have no idea. I'm assuming both.
Kind of awkward. Next question.
Mexi Penguin says, Bex, what is a question for me to ask you? I don't. Nice question, Mexi Penguin. Nice question. Wants me. Bex, what is a question for me to ask you? Basically, he doesn't know what to ask you, so he just posted something.
You just wanted to turn the tables round.
Yeah.
For me to tell you what to ask. Well, I don't know. If you want to know anything about me, then just ask.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the last 5 minutes for her to ask me some questions, since I have been like drilling her for the last 55 minutes. So go ahead and you can ask me some questions.
What got you into RuneScape in the first time?
I was playing.
You remember
Neopets.
the first day?
I do, actually. I was playing Neopets and I was really into it, like community-wise, and I was handing out their prizes to recruit members for our guild. And one of my players was like, hey, you should try RuneScape out. And I didn't know about it, so I was just like, huh, okay. So I put it off, and I was like, well, what is this RuneScape game? So I tried it out, and then I got stuck in Lumbridge for months. But then I ended up loving it because somebody showed me around and explained to me what it was about and how to stay alive and what food was and how to make a fire. And even though I did it all in what was it called? Basically new Tutorial Island, and I totally like fell in love with it. It was amazing.
I used to play Neopets.
Nice. I still have my account, actually.
Me too.
Nice. We'll have to attempt that one day and like
Definitely.
make a video of Minecraft Neopets and whatever playing together. Look, we got a series.
That
Yay!
would be so fun. Yeah, definitely. We've got video ideas now.
Yes, we can work together. Is there anything else you want to know about me?
I'm trying to think of a really, really good question. Like, I can ask the normal generic questions, but I want to think of something that can really get you talking. No, actually, what's the weirdest thing about you?
What's the weirdest thing about me? I'm emotional. That may be weird or not, but I'm a crier. I get I don't know if it's like whatever, but I'm a normal female, and my feelings get hurt, and I do show my emotions, even if it is just a game. But I am a normal female who plays RuneScape. I enjoy sitting here playing RuneScape, but I do have feelings, and I guess that could be weird because a lot of people hide behind the monitor. But I don't know. It's my reality, so I guess
That's not weird. Not weird at all.
It's weird to me, because why should you cry over a game? Like, seriously.
But if you think about it, at the end of the day, we're still people at the other side of the screen, and a lot of people don't realize this, and that's where the whole bad side of the community comes in, because they think that this computer can do no harm. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's everything they say just gets reflected off the glass, and that's it. But in retrospect, there's someone on the other side of the screen who, whether they're a strong emotionally person or not, they've got feelings, and whatever you're saying could really hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some people that I've learned to ignore it. Like, there's always going to be a troll. But when I first started this game, I thought people were really mean.
Right? I had it in, I got my first, like, troll, like, in Neopets, but it wasn't as harsh, because I had, like, powers to, like, mute people or whatever, in my guild. So we didn't allow it at all. So when I came here, I didn't have the power, and I didn't know how to, I didn't know how to mute them or make them go away. So
my actual first troll, where I suppose the person actually purposely said something to hurt my feelings, it never worked, but it was actually on one of the Silent Craft videos. they said something about me sounding in some way, and I just turned around and told them that how I looked or how I sounded had nothing to do with the content, and that they should just grow up. And I think I got about 40 odd likes on that status, that thumbs up comment or whatever, and I was top comment for like 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, you call me. It's the best ever time I've been top comment. It's like, that's what I don't get. This is one thing that I will never do IRL videos again for. It's not that I'm not confident about how I look. It's the fact that I don't want my videos to be rated on my looks. I want to be known for having good content and for just being a cheery girl in general. I don't want them to be like, oh, she's got a nice face, or she's got a horrible face, or whatever. It doesn't need to be connected.
Doesn't matter what the person looks like. They're still a person. Their personality shows through everything that they do regardless. And I think a person should be judged on that instead of what they look like, because we didn't get to create ourselves by a computer program, so we don't get to choose our looks for that.
Female gamers.
And yes, Joe, I do think you're epic.
Female gamers, have you noticed how female YouTubers get it so much harder than male YouTubers? Male YouTubers can look like whatever. Like, they can be hot as anything, or they can be just, but it doesn't matter because they just sub to them for content. But if it comes to a female gamer, if they don't look good or don't sound good or whatever, you get troll comments like...
Exactly.
I've had comments like, get back in the kitchen. I remember one of my old channel, it was like, go make me a sandwich, but they'd spelt sandwich wrong.
SAMMICH?
No, they'd spell it completely wrong. They spell it sandwich. And I remember I corrected them. I commented saying I don't make sandwiches, and in hyphens the correct spelling for rude people.
I think I read that actually.
Yeah.
For your videos.
I was actually quite proud of myself for that comeback.
It's ridiculous on how they can get vicious with female gamers. We're still people. Just because we enjoy games, it doesn't mean that they can be abusive to us as female gamers. So
well, it's not everyone. There is a good portion of people that are just girls. They're just a gamer at the end of the day. They're just like us, and that's the people that I love. I don't like to be singled out because I've got boobs. Right? You know what I mean? Just because I'm female doesn't mean that I haven't got the same goal as you. Like, I want to beat you to Slayer. Just because I'm female doesn't mean I'm not going to do it.
All right, so we are coming to an end. Thank you for asking me those amazing questions. And I am going to be going on air soon, so don't forget to stay tuned in. And also, if you haven't registered, go ahead and do so today, so you can be part of the amazing community. Also help support us this weekend when we take down all the Sarah minions that are following Ziliana, also because we are following Zammy for the Rune Zone versus Zybez. Thank you so much for letting us interview you, and it was a very actually enlightening interview. I learned so much more from you. I learned Joe is epic. I learned you are amazing. And
you're amazing.
Aw, thank you. I will definitely continue talking to her off air, and then I will have her answer some more of your questions if you have them in the chat box below. So don't forget to stay tuned and ask her questions. I'm sure she'll definitely be sure to answer any questions that you do have. So stay tuned.
Good evening, everybody. Mr. Illustrial here. You were just listening to the fantastic DJ Queen Anita interviewing JellyBeanBex live on RuneRadio. Bit of microphone static there. Don't know what happened, but I think we're okay now. So yes, as Queen Anita did say, she'll be taking over for you in just a couple minutes' time. And then she's going to be with you all the way until 12 AM. Or is it PM? AM, PM, same thing really. And then she'll be with you right up until our God Wars event starts. So make sure you are supporting Zamorak and RuneZone in that. yes, once again, a massive thank you to JellyBeanBex for taking part in this interview. Everybody give her a big thank you in the chat box, you know, be polite. But yeah, the next voice you'll hear will be DJ Queen Anita's. If your radio stops or starts lagging at all, then simply hit refresh and everything should be alright. But I'll see you next time, guys.
Yep.
Guides, tools, databases, events, radio, live streaming, and loads more. This is your #1 source for everything Scape. This is RuneZone.